Hey guys, so today we're going to be touring the Queensway, which is a neighborhood in South Etobicoke. We're going to be talking about some of the new developments that are happening, some future developments that are going to be coming, and also show you guys one of our new listings that are in a brand new building that just came out very recently. And mostly just have a really nice day. It's beautiful, it's sunny, so tag along with me. You know, when I was growing up, Queensway represented to me one thing, and that was the Queensway theaters. I used to come here to watch movies in high school with my friends and sometimes skip school to come and watch movies here. But since then, the Queensway has really meant a lot of different things, and mostly a lot of the new residential development that's been going along, a lot of the new builds that are coming along. So it's really transformed into a up and coming neighborhood. And like I said, today we're going to tour some of that on this beautiful day. So let's see what's in store. Now, right where we're standing, we've got Verge condos by RioCan Developments. You've got two towers. You've got the East Tower and you've got the West Tower, totaling about over 540 units. Now, this used to be restaurants like Kelsey's. I believe there used to be a Montana's here and a couple of other little restaurants. Now, this parking lot, from what I understand, is still going to remain. However, there's going to be over 540 residential units coming here. They started selling this, I believe, 2021 July, and they're going to be coming up for occupancy 2025, so next year. Look how close this project is to the Queensway Theatre, stone's throw. And this is what I love about the Queensway neighborhood. One of the most appealing things about this neighborhood to me is the close proximity to the highways. You've got 427 of the Gardner, just stone's throw away. And this is all across the Queensway, regardless of the project. But look how close you are to the 401, the 427, the QEW, the Gardner. So if you are somebody that works downtown, you're somebody that works in Mississauga or Brampton, you can be easily accessible to the highways and then make your way to your job or wherever else you're traveling. Then, of course, you know, you have to talk about, when you're on the Queensway, the proximity to shopping, right? You've got Costco just down the street, west of here. You've got IKEA east of here, just a few minutes away. You've got Canadian Tire, Walmart. You've got all these big box stores. You've got Starbucks. We're in the Costco parking lot, which, by the way, I don't think I've ever seen Costco parking lot this empty. This is the Victoria Day long weekend on a Monday, so this is eerily quiet here for the Costco parking lot. Every time I come here, it's an absolute zoo, including the middle of the day on any weekday. But look how close you are to Costco, right? This is one of my favorite big box stores, and of course, this is one of the only few Costco's in the city, and a lot of people from downtown would come to this Costco, but being this close to such a big box store is fantastic. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but you've got Sherway Gardens just minutes away as well. Some really, really cool restaurants. The Queensway is going to have over 6,000 new residential units coming here the next few years. You've got Curio condos actually just a stone's throw away, right over there in that corner of Queensway and Tamil. And that's also a low-rise boutique tower. And that's what's really cool about the Queensway is most of the towers that are coming to the Queensway and most of the existing towers are low-rise, 12 stories or under. And Curio condos is also going to be, I believe it's 12 stories. So you've got about 150, maybe 160 units. Curio condos is by Marling Springs. Again, I mentioned Marling Springs earlier. We're going to see Taylor condos, which is also by Marling Springs. The unit I'm going to show you guys, just to show you guys the finishes are like. And Marling Spring has a lot of sites here. So does Mattamy Homes. Mattamy Homes is going to have Boulevard Q that's going to be coming up here right around that little corner over there, which is going to be fantastic. You've got Kazmir condos, Reina condos, 859 to Queensway. Going to have a new project called Cool. There's so much happening in this neighborhood. Alltree, as I mentioned earlier, is going to have a lot of sites here as well. They've already done 36 Zora, and they have the whole patch of land. That's the land that they're assembling. It's going to have condos there as well. So clearly a lot of development happening. And anytime there's a lot of development happening in an area, it's usually for good reason. That's because there's going to be a lot of population, new population coming into the area, which always means there's a lot of growth potential. I promised you guys I was going to talk about pricing earlier. And one of the things that separates not just Etobicoke, but also the Queensway in particular from the rest of the city is that the average resale prices here is much lower than the rest of the city, specifically when you compare to downtown, because downtown is only 10 minutes from the Gardner, from the Queensway neighborhood, in particular where we are right now. And the rents are very much comparable to downtown Toronto. It's around that $4 a square foot range, but prices are anywhere 10 to 30% lower. So for example, downtown Toronto, the price per square foot for new builds is around $1,500 to $1,600 a square foot. On the lower end, maybe $1,450 a square foot. I'm talking downtown core. Along the Queensway, we're talking more of $1,150, maybe $1,200 a square foot. So you get that significant discount while still being in the 416 area code, just 10, maybe 15 minutes from downtown Toronto, but the rents are also very much comparable. One bedrooms in the neighborhood right now, and all these new buildings are renting for about $2,400, $2,500. Mind you, rents have actually been slowly declining in price over the last 6 months. And even with that, you're looking at about $2,500. One plus den's around $26, two bedrooms starting at $2,800. So very much comparable to downtown core. Downtown core obviously has a lot of inventory, a lot of condos, so there's a lot more for lease and for sale in that area. Okay, we're now going to check out the listing in this building, but before we go into the building, I want to show you what's happening around the building. So this right here is Taylor Residences and by Marlin Spring, and then right opposite we've got Park Towers IQ by the Remington Group. So these are all new condos. At the back we've got 36 Zora, which is by Alltree, and then this series or row of homes is going to be future condos coming also by Alltree Development. So keep in mind, we're only about 30-second drive from where I just was at the Queensway Cinemas, and we're just still on the Queensway. And right across the street from this condo, we have KB Sushi, which is one of my favorite all-you-can-eat sushi places. So let's go and check out the gorgeous 1+ den, 2 baths. I'm really excited to show you guys. But as you can see, a lot of development happening in this area, in the immediate area of where we are right now. All right, so beautiful lobby here. Again, very new, brand new finishes. Nice little lobby area. All right, and then you've got a little desk area. You can sit down here and work as well, which is nice to have, especially nowadays, because for people that are working from home, they want to get a little, time to get away. They can come and sit in this loungy area by the lobby. Okay, so here we are. As soon as you enter, you've got your first bathroom here on the left. You've got a full 4-piece bathroom with the standing shower as well as bathtub. Nice coat closet and storage area right here. And then you've got your beautiful den area, which this size den, this type of den, I know a lot of condos nowadays have, dens that are just like a nook in the corner and, you can barely put a desk in, but this is, a den this size, you can actually convert this into a nanny suite, a guest suite, a kid's room. You can turn this into an office space. You really have a lot of potentials here. I know people that have used their dens as a walk-in closet, so or storage space. So there's a lot you can do with a den this size. You can enclose this, put a wall around here, or enclose it with a door, a sliding door, and make it private. So there's a lot you can do. Of course, you go in and you've got your living space and then kitchen right here. Look at these nice, beautiful white finishes. I like lighter finishes because it really brightens up the space. You've got the lighter laminate wood flooring here as well. Really nice. You got a lot of natural light coming here from the west right now. And as soon as you look out there, that is Mississauga Square One area. Got Sobeys right over there, just walking distance to go and do some shopping. So let's go on to the bedroom here. And if you look, you've got so much room right here this is a queen bed. And you've got a lot of space here for a closet, lots of closet storage area here. Again, big windows, letting in a lot of natural light. And then onto our second bathroom, stand-in shower and sink. So what I love about, oh sorry, forgot to mention, you've got washer dryer in unit right over here, which is very nice, brand new appliances. What I was saying is what I love about a 1+ den with 2 bathrooms, whether you're somebody that's looking to live here, if you're an end user, right, this is your principal residence, then you have a lot of options to use that secondary den, as I talked about, you know, office space, guest suite, walk-in closet, you know, you could turn this into a kid's room, playroom. There's a lot of potential and possibilities. Now, if you happen to be an investor looking to purchase this place, then for investors, a 1+ den and 2 bathrooms gives you a lot of potential to rent this house as a 2-bedroom unit, because you can easily rent that other space house as a secondary bedroom, and then you've got your own washroom for the secondary tenant over there. So this is ideal for couples that, you know, need an extra bathroom. It's got a lot of potential for investors that are looking to rent those, you know, a 1+ den, so rent 2 bedrooms without having to pay for a, you know, 2-bedroom unit, which can cost you another $100,000 to $150,000, in some cases $200,000 more. So this is really your entry point to getting a 2-bedroom without having to spend money for a 2-bedroom. Okay, so this is the rooftop, the 11th floor, which, by the way, I forgot to mention, this is a low-rise tower. It's only 10 stories or 10 stories of residential units compared to a high-rise tower, which could be 45, 50, 60 stories. One of the benefits of living in a boutique tower that's 12 stories or less is you don't have the high density and the large amount of people that are living in one building, so you don't feel that, you know, a lot of people living in one place. You know, you do have some sense of less crowd and, you know, dare I say privacy, if you will, compared to a high-rise tower that has 4 times the amount of units. This is the rooftop or the 11th floor. Don't have access to it right now, but as you can see, you've got barbecue stations right over there. You've got this nice little grassy area. You could probably come here in this nice sunny day like this and tan. You've got a nice, some landscaping and foliage right over here. They're gonna be putting some plants here as well. Again, like I said, this is a brand new building that just came out. The unit that we saw, nobody's lived there before, so the new purchaser is gonna be the first ones moving in. You are really just minutes away from the lake, just minutes drive. Go down on South and you hit the lake and Lakeshore Boulevard in less than 5 minutes. And from there, you've got endless trails. You've got so many parks. If you're a runner, if you're a bike enthusiast, if you just want to walk along the trail, and if you love pets, it's a great place. I personally live right on the lake and, in South Etobicoke, just minutes from here. So I'm truly biased when it comes to South Etobicoke in general, but Queensway is one of my favorite places to come and shop, to come and eat, and just to come and explore. And so if you guys are curious about the Queensway and some of the developments, then feel free to give me a shout, and I'll be happy to tell you guys about projects that may make sense for you, depending on the timeline that you're looking to close, or depending on the type of finishes you want. There's a lot to choose from, so feel free to book a date and time that works for you, and I'll be happy to chat. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you found it valuable. If you did, please go ahead and let me know what your favorite thing about the Queensway is in the comments. And of course, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care.